It'd be
Oh, Zara!
Oh, it's really just becoming like a 10-point turn at this point. So I just wanted to interrupt this video and kind of talk about the main topic of this video, which is all about training, my training split, my training goals, and I do want to talk a little bit about training like a bikini athlete. So that's what we're going to go through. So with my training right now, it is all handled by my coach. I pretty much just, he tells me what to do and I do it. So my training split at the moment, if I get my program up, is a 5-day training split. First day is legs, then day 2 is calf, glutes, hamstrings and delts. Day 3 is legs. Normally on the 4th day is when I have a rest day. Then like that next day after that, so day 5 is legs, and then the day after that is calf, glutes, delts and back. It's a bit of an interesting training split, but I want to go into this a little bit more. So with my programming, it's very much based on my weak points, and throughout my journey coaching with Troy, we've always focused on different areas. So when we started, it was very much back, delts and glutes focused. Then we got to a point where we really wanted to work the outer glutes, so training changed slightly to hit more outer glutes, so a lot more wide stance, sumo sort of stuff, a lot of more banded exercises. Then we built the outer glutes really well. I think that's probably one of my strengths now. And now we're working on targeting kind of the under glute, like the lower glute should I say, and like the hamstring tie-in area. That's the point of focus in this program now. So a lot of exercises are more like close stance and, you know, hamstring and, you know, posterior chain focus. As I'm moving through this series, you will see my workouts from, you know, all my different workouts. This week I'm going to show you my day, like my last day, which is my calf, glutes and delts and back, which is probably going to be at the start of this video, so you probably already watched it, so I hope you enjoyed that part. So right now with my training goals, obviously the goal isn't to build muscle, though it is to preserve what I do have and continue. Like, I think you can always build upon your weaker areas, even in a deficit. Obviously you're not going to be growing a shit ton of muscle in a deficit, but you need to keep the muscle the way you built it, which is to train it hard AF, but train it with intention as well. And this is something I tell a lot of my clients, is it's not good enough to move the weight from point A to point B. And this is probably my biggest piece, like biggest lesson I've learned in my lifting journey, and I'm still learning. I'm nowhere near perfect, but I used to lift the weight from point A to point B just for the sake of lifting it. I didn't actually feel it. So I was doing 10 kilogram lateral raises, but I was just swinging the weight up there. Whereas now I'm doing 6 to 7 kilo lateral raises, but I'm holding it at the top. I'm taking my time going down and all of that. So if I can give you any piece of advice, it's don't just ego lift and lift heavy for the sake of lifting heavy. Yes, you should be lifting heavy for your muscle. You need to challenge yourself, but you also need to be lifting with good technique, good form, good time under tension. That's really what's gonna, like, feeling that contraction, feeling that burn, that good pain is what is gonna help build the muscle tissue there. It's what's gonna help break it down. If you're just swinging the weight around, it's really not doing much for you at all. So unless you're a power lifter, a strength, you know, strength-based athlete, and that's, you're focused on getting the numbers up, then go for gold. But when it comes to bikini, it needs to be a lot more precise than that, than just moving weight around and just winging your training. You need to be very intentional with your training and, you know, squeezing, utilizing that mind-muscle connection, which is why I think I had so much success training at home still, is because, yes, I'm not lifting as heavy, that sucks, but that's like stripping it back and focusing on that mind-muscle connection is really, really crucial to make sure that you're using that muscle correctly, which is why when I train from home, that's the point of focus, not to lift as heavy as I can. It's more so, okay, this is giving me an opportunity to really focus on my mind-muscle connection, focus on form, so that, you know, I can get back into the gym, lift a bit heavier with the right technique and form. I'm like slouching over so I'm like in the frame. I want to talk about training like a bikini athlete. So a bikini athlete, you'll see within my programming, I don't get given heavy squats or deadlifts, and there is a good reason for this. I do love myself a heavy squat and a heavy deadlift, and I will do that for fun, but for the purpose of competing and competition prep, it doesn't really align with my goals. And, you know, my coach always says success leaves clues, sorry. And Miss Bikini Olympia isn't smashing out 6 sets of like 4 to 8 like deadlifts. She's just not, because that's not her goal. Her goal isn't to lift heavy. Her goal is to fit the bikini criteria and build muscle in the areas that are judged on. You don't get on stage and get judged on your squat PR or your bench PR. That's a different ball game altogether. So if you want to go and enjoy and lift that way, then go for gold, have fun with it. But if you're really wanting to be at the top of your bikini game, then you have to train like a bikini athlete. I'm sorry if this is going in and out of focus as well. But you need to train like a bikini athlete. And you know, you'll see I still have movements like squats, and I still have my like deadlift sort of movements. I have those kind of things, but the way I go about them is slightly different. So we do, you know, RDLs and, you know, really milking the movement, feeling the stretch, feeling the contraction, and squeezing, like, you know, squeezing on the way up, and really feeling every movement rather than just trying to lift weight for the sake of lifting weight. Another reason why my coach does not program squats or deadlifts, or I don't squat or deadlift, is because it engages your core and your abdomen. So not only your, you know, rectus abdominis, but your obliques as well. And the goal in bikini is to keep as tight of a waist as possible. It's okay to have like ab definition showing, but you can't have a blocky waist, because what you get judged on in bikini is that X frame. And if you are doing squats and deadlifts, it's not going to happen within the space of a few months, but over the space of a few years, yes, you will get a bit more of a blocky waist, which limits, you know, the amount of X frame you can have. And you can really much see this. Where I see the kind of difference is if you look at an IFBB competitor and a WBFF competitor. Look at the difference in, obviously the criteria is different, but bikini is all about having a small waist. Look at the difference between the waist size on both of these pictures right here. And, you know, one doesn't squat or deadlift, one religiously squats and deadlifts. And obviously, yes, genetics play a huge role, so I don't want to discredit that at all, but you can really see sort of the differences between athletes, professional athletes that have been doing this for a long time, the differences in their like core and their waist. And that's not to say don't ever squat or deadlift again, but I just wouldn't recommend it in terms of your programming if you're wanting to be at the like top of the top. And that's what I've learned from my coach, and you know, I would have to agree with what he says, because over time, like, and you're in a deadlift, you're meant to engage your core. Like, that's what I encourage, and I encourage all squats, deadlifts, everything to my clients, because it is a great exercise overall to build strength, not just like, you know, strength in the gym, but functionally as well, so that outside of the gym you're a lot stronger also. So those kind of movements, they're so much fun and they do build really good strength. So I do program them for my own clients. But say if a bikini athlete came to me and wanted to be comp prepped for bikini competition, then that's something I'd probably look at taking out, just so we can keep that waist tight and build that X frame. So very much in bikini, what you're judged on is obviously your X frame, which is done by building up the lats and building up the glutes and the legs, but it's also very much about symmetry, flow, and proportion. So you can't have your leg, you know, be out of balance with your upper body. You can't have your upper body be out of balance with your legs. You still need quads in bikini. We do have a really big quad focus in my program as well. It starts off with glutes in my leg days and fades into quads, because you can't be all glutes, all hamstrings, no quads, because that's going to mess up your flow. So you can see with bikini and training, it's very, very specific, and obviously everybody's going to be different. So you need to program your training based around your weak points. So do a posing session, put that picture next to Miss Bikini Olympia, or, you know, someone else who's really high up, and then say, okay, what do I have and what do I don't have? And I know for myself, what is a real strength of mine is my lats and my back. My lats are pretty big. Obviously, can still focus on growing them, but I need the rest of my body to catch up. So I've been focusing on growing delts. I've been focusing on growing my glutes, of course. Since last show, I had a literal pancake bum. You know, a little bit of quads as well. Quads we took out for a little bit, and then once we started to bring the glutes up, then we reintroduced quads back. So it's so individualized, as you can see, and it's changing all the time. And the bikini criteria can change as well, so you got to kind of go based off, you know, who's Miss Bikini Olympia at the time and all of that. But that's basically my training split. 3 leg days, 2 delt focus days with a sprinkle of glutes in there, and calves as well. Calves is really important. You can't be walking around with no carbs. But I hope that gives a good explanation and a bit of an insight into my training at the moment and the focus and the goal and just how to train like a bikini athlete overall. So hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. If you haven't done so already, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and, you know, subscribe, do all the rest. But no, I really hope you guys are enjoying this series and I'm excited for what's to come. But for now, enjoy the rest of the vlog. Guys, content day is stressful. I'm stressed. It's like uni/content day. I'm holding the camera so weirdly right now. I'm stressed. Oh. It's fine. We're gonna have a productive day. We're gonna get home and my space was messy. The kitchen, I left a mess and that gives me major anxiety. So I've been making, oh my god, that lipstick looks really pink. I've been making some random playlists and one is called Nostalgia, but I'm gonna wait till I see mum to play that one. And another is called Basic Emo. So we're gonna listen to Basic Emo today. And we're gonna take you on a carpool karaoke while I drive to mum's. Still believe, no, don't preach to me. Normally I yeet around that corner. You said all the things you said running through my head while you walking away. Sing along a little fucking louder to a happy song. Still I chime in with the happiest people ever heard of. Like, oh, and there's people. I trade all my tomorrows for just they left us alone, the kids in the dark, to burn out forever. Beautiful stars on critical vein. Not your fault but mine. Was your heart on the line? Knock upon the door the other day. I just did the worst reverse park. I'm very embarrassed. I am so embarrassed. Oh fuck. Or it's really just becoming like a 10-point turn at this point. I'm embarrassed. Should I give up? We're not quitters here. I'm gonna have my arse end sticking out. It's alright, we're coming back in the car anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed my carpool karaoke. I bet that was a side of me that you guys didn't know existed. So just thought I'd film real raw in the moment. Clearly like not caring about angles or anything. I just came back from content day with mum and I'm just so stressed today. And I think what's happening is I'm starting to feel the actual side effects of prep where my temper, like I lose my shit a lot easier. My patience is so thin. Like if you do anything, like I don't know. I just get really pissed off really easily, which is annoying. But like, you know, if you do something that's a little bit off or something, I just like, And I just feel terrible because I feel like I'm not being like a great friend lately just because I'm just conserving my energy. Like I don't have the energy to even ask people to hang out. And I don't know, and it's just like a side effect. You just gotta, because like all I'm focused on is obviously getting through my workday, getting through prep and surviving. And you know, I think that's just the price you gotta pay. And I know like all my friends and everything know that I love them more than anything in this world, and they're supportive of what I'm doing. I think just the next like 2 to 3 months is just really gonna be putting my head down and get to work. But I'm really stressed today and I don't know why. So I don't know, I'm just seeing like whenever I see lots of notifications come through, I get really stressed. If I see messages from clients come through, I start to like, if I don't reply quick enough, sometimes I worry that I'm letting them down and all that. I'm just a big ball of stress. The kitchen's a mess, my room's a mess, everything's just everywhere. I'm stressed. So what we're gonna do is and like all I wanna do realistically is lie down and do nothing. But we've got shit to do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to get changed into comfy clothes, start with the kitchen, clean my room, sit down, respond to clients, just do a little bit of like admin sort of stuff. And then I am going to relax. And I'm gonna make food too, so I wanna get everything done within the next 2 hours and I can relax when it hits 6 p.m. So, shall I do a little clean with me? Do you guys enjoy that? Maybe I should do a little time lapse. Hope you enjoyed my little couple karaoke as well. Actually, like that was a good serotonin boost. It was a good stress reliever. Anyways, all for now. Actually, I won't do a clean with me because I did that a few vlogs, like weekly vlogs ages ago. So I'm just gonna chill and like just focus on getting it done without like stressing about filming anything. So I'll chat to you guys later. I just cleaned my room a little bit. I got a coffee. Still like not perfect. I love how like my salt is in the back of like every vlog. Like it comes with me wherever I go. I'm feeling so good. Just got changed into trackies. Oh, that lighting, I cannot deal with that. But I'm gonna watch my uni lecture, sit in bed. I feel good. And then I have a friend coming. I'm gonna vlog this weekend because it's kind of an eventful weekend. For once in my life, I'm doing something. My mirror needs cleaning. I'm being young and having fun, sort of. We're going to Sunny Coast tomorrow, going to World's Caloundra, and then also to the beach. Whoa, to the beach. Then Sunday we're going down to the Gold Coast to go to the beach. So super exciting weekend actually, and it's going to be just a good weekend to have off. I am working a lot of tomorrow morning, doing calls and stuff. But that's just what you gotta do as a business owner. And yeah, but I'm excited. Right now I'm gonna lie in bed. I've got a coffee. We're gonna watch a lecture. What a week it has been, but I'm gonna chill out now a little bit. Alright, so it's Saturday now. We're about to go to the gym, but I wanted to show my outfit of the day, just specifically my leggings, because they're from Bikini Athletica, which if you saw my last video, you'll see that I am now working with them, so you can get a discount if you go to their website. My code's just Zara10, but I just wanted to show the leggings. I think I showed them in my last vlog as well. Really nice color. I'm not much of a color person, but these are good.
Home. And missing you made me stronger. Then I'd be Superman if I fly around. I find another way to make me smarter, just so I could understand. I'll find what you're looking for, just so I could understand. 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 I'll find what you're looking for. Just so I could understand. I'll find what you're looking for. What it takes to be your man. Take the clothes right off my back. Put the knife against my throat. Say you leave and won't come back, but I'll find a way to forgive you. Cut the strings off my guitar. Stomp your heels into my toes. Steal the keys right out my car, and I'll find a way to forgive you. I fight 1,000 guys, live to die 1,000 lives. I find another way to make me smarter, just so I could understand. I'll find what you're looking for, to lead you away, just so I could understand. I'll find what you're searching for, to keep you away, just so I could understand. I'll find what
And we're off to the beach. Let's go get away.
I have a sex toy.
The angle's not cute, is it? Oh!
Zara!
I'm such a Gemini.
I'm such a piskies. I'm such a capsicum.